Hi guys, welcome to yet another short budget review. This time I will be reviewing Gears of War for the Xbox 360. It is also available on PC, although I recommend getting the Xbox version over the PC because I've heard quite a bit of stories of people saying they had problems with saves being lost, bugs they encountered, or compatibility issues. Gears of War has a single player mode where you can tackle the story by yourself, as well as multiple options to play the full campaign with another person over couch co-op. Also System Link and even a matchmaking system that allows you to search and join another player's game in progress. I have tried a couple of times to find someone playing, and I mostly either found no one or one match going on. It's usually a hit or miss with that. When I found no one, I decided to host one myself, and soon after that someone joined, so I can confirm that there is still a small number of people willing to play co-op. I won't spoil into any details of the story because it is unique and I don't want to ruin the experience for you when you try it. But I will tell you that the story is very intriguing and enjoyable. The game does a very good job of immersing you into the world, and the soundtrack was very well chosen and cued at the right moments. The story is very worthwhile to play. Gears of War adds some unique elements such as a cover system that works very well, where you can perform actions such as dive from cover to cover, charge the enemy, or jump away from it. You can also blind fire from it. There are moments in the story where you can decide what path to take. Although it does not influence the story, it does make for interesting gameplay. There are 3 levels of difficulty: casual, hardcore, and insane. I usually play on hardcore because I like a challenge. When you're done with the single player, you have the option to play some multiplayer. I'm happy to say that the multiplayer is still very much alive on both ranked and player matches. I have played all of the Gears games, and this one is probably my favorite one. The online supports up to 8 players total per match. Although the number of players per match is relatively low, you won't find a dull moment in it, as the maps are medium to big size and have weapons that change how you approach an enemy. The multiplayer is very competitive and will take some getting used to because it's not your typical run and gun, shoot up the enemy type. It's very tactical. The enemy takes a lot of hits to go down, and even then, depending on the mode, sometimes they can get back up or bleed out. You'll spend a lot of time in cover thinking about how you will approach the enemy for a head-on battle. I played tons of games, and I can tell you no other game feels quite like Gears of War. The graphics are very good, and still to this day they hold their own against many newer games on the 360. Multiplayer environments and maps are very detailed and have unique settings. You can currently get this game on Amazon as cheap as $4 to $5 used and $14 brand new. Oh, and if you're a gold member on Xbox Live, this game is actually on sale right now, as well as the second and third versions. The first Gears, I believe it's 4 something, let's just say $5, and the second one I think is around $6 I want to say, and the third one around $8. I highly recommend all these games. The story mode, I've played on all of them. I might do a separate review on each one of them, but I can tell you right now that the campaign mode on all of them is very good, and for the price that it's at right now, it's a bargain. I like physical copies, so I probably would go for a physical copy, especially if it was around the same price. Even if I wouldn't get it right away and have to wait for shipping, I'd still go for a physical copy if it was around the same price. Even if you don't like the multiplayer element, the replay value is very high on this game because you can take on the game on insane difficulty, which does live up to its name, by the way, and I especially like playing it with a co-op partner. The story alone is worth spending $5 for a used copy. This is why I give this game a 5 out of 5, a must buy. If you haven't tried Gears of War, I highly recommend that you do. This is one of the best games on the 360 that any 360 owner should have or at least have played. If you haven't tried this game, you're missing out. Recently, there have been talks and rumors about Epic making a remake of all the Gears of War games for the Xbox One, but as of recent, they have been shut down for now. However, there are rumors saying a fourth installment could be announced at E3 this year. This has been a short budget review on Gears of War for the Xbox 360. Thanks for watching, subscribe, stay tuned because I have more reviews on the way. Until next time.
I was gonna cut you up for that shit.